I have some projects after this marathon that I want to do. Probably the most significant one to mention is Lost Vikings 2 controllers. So, thank you everybody. That was a lot of fun.
Great, thank you again.
Very pleased with that.
All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to read through some donations as they get this ready. Ivan Elvegi gave $5, said, greetings to everyone from hot Croatia, at the moment 35 degrees Celsius or 95 Fahrenheit. Thank you, Ivan. Seth Pugsley gave $50. Evo, Search for Eden is one of my favorites. Thanks for including it. Michael Anderson gave $10 and said, Ice Plug is the new blue glass. I think it's mostly the dedication that you have here, Ice Plug. Cool. Justin Brown, $10. Thanks for doing this event. It has been very enjoyable. Gave me something to watch while at work. Keep up the good work. Thibault Chevalier gave $50 and said, good show, everyone. Like during AGDQ 2012, please take my money. Thanks to MV, Zerator, and other Frenchies. Yagamoth, again with another donation for $15, said, never seen this game. Looks awesome with excellent execution. Way to go, Johann Howitzer. I have no idea what's still up, so I'll let the runner decide where this goes. Chris Howie gave $50 and said, this is Chris Howie, aka the Incredible Wheel of Cheese, aka Johann's brother. And Deanne is watching too, by the way. Wishing you the best washing machine and duck room luck, which it looked like he got some great luck there. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. Justin Cutts gave $25 and said, reader, please do not read my name. Oh, I apologize about that. Donation from Team Fortress 2 Warehouse on behalf of the Runner's brother, our admin Cheese Wheel, Runner's Choice. John Reamer gave $20 and said, feeling much better after my first donation. Supporting goes hand in hand with watching Summer Games Done Quick. Now I can proudly say I have donated for Save the Animals once in my life. Have a great time, everybody. Don't stop speedrunning. John. Owen Laurie gave $50 and said $50 to Johann Howitzer's Choice for running an awesome game I've never seen before. Hope to see these great events continue to happen. Great job, guys. Thomas Howie gave $20 and simply said, good job, everyone. Which honestly, all throughout this evening, throughout this morning, it's been a joy to see all of these wonderful runs that have been happening. Secret of Evermore, Pugsley's Scavenger Quest, Hunt, Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, and now we have a game called, how do you pronounce this game?
This is Hagane.
Hagane. And Omnigamer is going to be playing it. The estimate is about 25 minutes. This is another game that I've never heard of.
Yeah,
but
there's good reason for that.
Well, it seems to be that kind of morning, you know, with a few obscure games, but it seems like some very fun games that are coming out of this. So whenever you're ready, Murph, are you ready?
We're good.
All right. Whenever you're ready, you can roll.
All right. So let's get started then. Timer starts as soon as I start moving. I'll just say start. And I'm going to go into some technical stuff at the very beginning because that's where it matters. But, all right. And start. All right, so first thing here, I killed that bird because I don't like that bird. But no, it actually, I'm trying to manipulate the RNG. If I can set it up just right, I should get a bomb here. Oh, no, I failed. Well, that'll be interesting. Usually I manipulate 2 bombs in that section, and that allows me to basically not have to worry about bomb drops for the rest of the... Wow. Game's not letting me do... Oh my gosh, go. Not letting me swag it up right now. So this game is a... Flip it on. 1 second. Alright, there's 1 bomb. Another one will make me happy.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so backflipping is an awesome way to get around. You're basically invincible throughout the entire way through. There's 2 frames, one at the start and one at the end, where you are vulnerable. I do not use it throughout most of the game, except when there's uphill slopes. And that's because I still can get hurt, especially by those stupid turtles. Most enemies do not have an active hitbox. Turtles always have an active hitbox, so if I touch them at any point when I'm vulnerable, I'll get knocked back. This is what I call the worm skip. I need to jump up first to make that turtle appear, take the damage, and that prevents me from getting damaged by the worm. And I can get up there really quick. Alright. Well. So, some background on Hagane. It is a Blockbuster exclusive from the end of the SNES era, so not a whole lot of copies. Thank you, Murph. I am incapable of doing small things by myself. So this is actually one of the rarest and most expensive games in the Super Nintendo library. I do not advise going on eBay and looking up the price. Small glitch coming out of there, it actually enables holding left and right at the same time. I don't know why, but it's just a funny thing that happens only at the very beginning of this part. Oh, I missed it. The next big thing that you'll see me set up all the time is that upward kick, and there's a reason I try to set for it. It does 25 damage. To give you an idea of how much that is, every sword swing I do does 2, and the next highest attack that I have does 7. So it's pretty ridiculous. And I'm showing off just some of the other attacks I have. Most of them, they all come out of the tumble. Is just the game's mechanic for setting up these specials. And it's very timing intensive, so I have to set up for all of them.
Card only has gone for an average of $285 in the past month or so.
Yeah, it's not unusual to see it for $350. The Japanese version is a little cheaper, but it's gotten up there too. Alright, got it. This stage is pretty difficult. Okay. Okay. You can see that most of the time I try to either slide or I'll do the air roll. They move at about the same speed. Sliding is preferred just to get me through most things. Otherwise, I can't run normally. I just have the swag walk. And there's a lot of mini bosses and other things that I'll need to use timing cues for.
So many movement mechanics in this game. It's really interesting to see just so many different techniques employed throughout this game.
Yeah. Whenever you're doing the air roll, you can bounce off walls and I didn't make that. Coming up is the first RNG boss of 2, and I really can't do anything for the most part. He is invincible with the exception of one attack, which he has a 25% chance of doing. So this is pretty frustrating in terms of just waiting for the best pattern, because ideally he'll do it the first time, but it's pretty unlikely for that to actually happen. Nope. So, I mentioned before that I tried to manipulate the RNG. I can only do that in really the first stage. What makes the RNG advance is basically any sort of particle effect or explosion or anything like that. So, when they're these floating guys, they start to advance it for every frame that they're on the screen. There it is. He will always make himself vulnerable on the 4th attack of any pattern,
but ideally he'd do it on the first. Oh, so what I was saying about the RNG, there's actually some slight bias. Most of the events that I want to happen are actually, it's a 1 out of 4 pattern, but the game itself doesn't have equally distributed numbers, so I'm slightly more likely to get some outcomes than others. For example, one of the outcomes is like 24% as opposed to 25, and some are a little higher, some are a little lower. For getting a good pattern on that boss, it's actually in the lower end. This part is really difficult too. I have to set up my backflips in just the right spot or else I'll take a ton of damage. Oh, dang it. Alright. There's an audio cue coming up. All right. The conveyor belt kind of messes up where I'm supposed to set that up, but we have 2 auto scrollers coming up, so if you'd like to read out some donation comments.
Great. All right, well, we have $5 from Yalitza Melendez. Been enjoying the speedrun so far. Can't wait for AGDQ 2014. Franker Z. We have $10 from Joni Kilanpa. I had to donate what I had on my PayPal account after seeing Johan Howitzer's run. We got $13.72 from Robert Pollock. Good luck, Omni. Money goes to Runner's Choice.
What's in the lead between killing and saving the animals right now?
Let me see. We have saving the animals at $5,709 and killing the animals at $5,766.
Them 5 pixels.
So that one's pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with killing.
Okay, well, we're gonna kill the
Kill
animals.
the animals, save a speedrun.
Yep. The obvious speedrunner's choice is killing the animals.
I try to use some of the other weapons. You actually have a choice between grenade, kunai, and grappling hook. They all do the same damage, except grappling hook only does 1. But sword is instantly active the frame after I press the button, and I can basically just loop it. So I essentially get frame perfect kills all the time with sword, so I'll keep using it. I have a lot of health, so this boss is going to be no problem. If I have 3, there's a couple patterns that can screw me, but 4 I'm usually pretty safe, and 5 I have no worries.
We have $25 from Gary Wilson. Hey guys, love the runs. Can't wait to see Hagane done. Love me some stupid SNES titles. Put this towards Runner's Choice.
Alright.
And we have $5 from Robert Bretz. Butters BB here. Just giving my support to my brother in poverty arms, Omnigamer.
Oh yeah.
Great job on Nier, and Hagane is an awesome game. You are the cop that our time needs.
Oh yes.
Get on it, FBI.
Thanks,
Big shout
Butters.
out to Butters BB. $20 from Ryan Henyard. Hey guys, it's Ryan XP Pro. Just wanted to cheer on Omni for another great marathon run. Speedrunners love charity as much as Kavya hates children. So I'd encourage everyone to follow these amazing runners on Twitch if you can. Thanks, and go blue.
Okay. There's a mini boss with an audio cue coming up. and this snake thinks he's really good. He has no idea. And this is like probably the hardest trick in the game. I've been getting it pretty consistently in practice, but that doesn't mean anything. Got it. That skip saves. There's another bounce that you can do later that'll save some time, but it skips like an entire lava section of this stage, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's really important. This boss I used to think was random because he has 2 possible patterns, but if I stay on the left, anything he does will be hit by this next attack. And he has 4 distinct phases. 2. Oh. I forgot to switch back to sword. Ideally, he'd only drop off these things once. There it is. 1, 2, 3, and that's last phase. Alright, we're going into the last stage now. This is not really an auto-scroller, but I can't advance it any faster, so you can read some.
Okay. We have $5 from Michael Whitehead. Hey guys, what you do is amazing. You're all so entertaining. Thanks for all the fun I've had watching. Put the money towards whatever the first person to take their shoe off and get it in the camera shot wants.
I thought we already had one like that.
Oh man, that was really close.
Okay, you got a real shoe, so some bonus points on that.
Well, I couldn't see PJ, but
I
we're...
don't think that was a shoe, though. I don't think sandals are shoes. What?
Shots fired!
Alright. Best mini-boss coming
we'll
up.
give it to PJ, we'll give it to PJ. What do you
Best
want?
mini-boss.
Killing the animals.
Killing the animals.
Right, that was a good call giving it to PJ.
Alright, goodbye, Doom Train. Doom Train tries really hard. Alright.
Boss fights in this game.
Okay, so this game is not that bad in like speedrun, just because I have quick kills for basically every boss and mini boss. Oh, come on. But if you try to play this casually, it is very difficult to actually get through without screwing up on bosses, or there's a lot of enemy spawns that we aren't seeing. Like, I don't even know all of the spawns that happen, but
So unfortunate.
yeah. I'm glad that guy didn't troll me. He has one pattern where he cannot get hit by that attack, but he behaved this time around. Alright. Last actual stage.
We have $10 from Justin and Selmo. I'm a huge fan of Hagane. Really cool looking speedrun. Good luck to all the speedrunners today. Just defend.
Alright, I'm gonna open chat up to spam real quick. Just choose between left and right. Yeah. Does it look like there's a majority?
Yeah, lots and lots of left. Oh, the rights are coming up. Oh, no, it's left.
Okay. There's a quick kill on this boss that I'm probably not gonna get. Nope, it was center. You're both wrong. Sorry, guys. This boss really sucks. I have one shot at getting a quick kill, and it's only if he gives me a 25% pattern that I guess. But there's 50% chance that he'll just have it show up in the middle there. So that's actually a difference of about a minute in time. It's pretty ridiculous. But so long as I stand on his platform, he will always do that attack. That's what I was looking for it to pop out on one of the sides. He's got the thumbs up lightning.
So pretty much tells everyone how overpowered the upkick is.
Yeah.
It actually-
He only has 20. He has 30 health, and like I said, upkick does 25, and that would have been a one-hit kill if I had gotten the right pattern. But all right, last piece. How many bombs do I have? 2. 2 is fine. I also apologize to anybody who's upset by the bombs. They're pretty strong.
Nope. Epilepsy warning. Read a few more comments while we're doing this.
This is the last boss,
Okay.
so it'll be over very soon, and I've already lost the quick kill part of it. Why aren't you dead?
So rare. It just looks so good.
There we go. And that's time.
17-13.
Really? I'm actually pretty surprised by that. My record is 15-22, but that gets pretty good luck on both Shura-O and Mikoshi, the 2 RNG bosses. So, yeah, I'll take that. All right.
It's a fantastic speedrun. Good job.
We got to stay tuned for the credits, though. There's the remaining piece of the story and some notable names that come up.
So it's a rupee.
We just have 1 or 2 comments here. We have $10 from Kyle Halverson. Greetings, Omnigamer.
Oh, it's Mr. K.
Oh, Mr. K.
Yep.
Big shoutouts. And he says, greetings, Omnigamer. Hagane, upkick. So much win.
Always.
And the other comment here was pointing out how rare this game is. I didn't really believe it until I looked it up myself. Apparently you can't find it for less than $300 anywhere.
Yeah, that's
That's
about
pretty
right.
crazy.
If you want it complete, you're looking at 600 plus.
Wow.
Yep. And we got Chaos.
I didn't miss my cue to go on.
Nope. We got Director.
Shout outs to Kappa Yuzawa.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so nice.
All right. Yep. And now it's time for Plock, I guess.
Rock!
Oh, great.
And created by Cap. They have another. They have a Japan-only game that looks aesthetically very similar. It's based off some anime and manga series, but it plays a lot stiffer than this. I considered running it, but I'm not exactly. Not about to do that yet. So that's the end credits. We have the most powerful guy coming up, though. He's very consistent, never gives up. Who gets the mini mic?
I think PJ gets it.
Yeah, PJ.
I don't think anybody wants to hear Rebecca. I have to say it's mostly extra.
One jump is.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead.
All right, well, while we're switching games here, we're going to go to a commercial. It'll be 30 seconds, so just sit tight and we'll be right back.
Yeah. And then you got a splitter for this video?
Yeah, it's right over here.
It's like that.
It's already plugged in.
Hey now, none of that.
Oh yeah, it's not plugged in yet.
All right. Well, I'd just like to remind you where all your donations are going. We're supporting Doctors Without Borders, a humanitarian organization that provides medical attention to people that might not otherwise be able to get it because of armed conflicts or natural disasters, just anything that would normally, that we just kind of take for granted. And they can really use any amount of money to great effect. Vaccinations are just pennies, basically. So definitely donate any amount you can, $1 or over.
Let's keep it good and clean.
And any small amount will help us reach our goals.
Clean race. see here.
Got my maracas ready.
So we have $10 from Chris Ferguson. Poo Train here.
That's Poo
That was a
Train.
pretty rad looking game / run, Omnigamer.
There's something wrong
Kill
with
them
the
animals.
controller. That's coming from me.
And we have 502 from Andrew Entrikin. I'm running out of money, but I had to donate for Plock Hype. 502 loves you, Countdown.
Doesn't even squeak.
And 2502 from Steven Sunberg. Plock Hype. Love to Countdown. Here's hoping for first try zips.
So you got the rock.
Shoutouts to all of #502 from Board Deathly. And 1502 from Nick Massarelli. Have to go to work, so I can't Plock continue watching the stream.
Darn.
Shoutouts to Countdown and the 502 crew. Good luck on the Penkinos and the Flea Pit Warp. Mash